Hey guys, we're here in southern Michigan, early March, beautiful sunny day. One of my favorite things to do this time of year is to get out and burn switchgrass. We've got a nice couple pockets behind the house here that we have established over the last few years. We got a rain the other day, which I actually think is a good thing, because this switchgrass was so dry with how warm it's been this year that I was afraid that it may actually burn a little too fast, a little too hot. I kind of like it to go a little slower. That way I can keep an eye on it. I got some Norway spruce that are planted back along the edge of this switchgrass, and the one year it got going a little too fast, a little too hot, and I actually killed some, so I had to replace those. So trying not to do that again today. You know, I'd like to take a second and talk about switchgrass burning opposed to mowing or doing nothing at all. I get a lot of people that ask, you know, why I prefer to burn opposed to mowing or doing nothing at all. And I would say it's based on the results. I've done all three. I've done nothing at all, I've mowed, and I've burnt. And every single year that I burn, I have a better stand of switchgrass. I have less weeds. I have less woody browse in the form of trees. And it's just one of those deals where if I can burn, I'm gonna burn. I've noticed when I don't burn, the thatch from last year's switchgrass is so thick, it seems to really stunt and slow down the switchgrass that grows in this year. Where when you burn that, there's no competition for this switchgrass to come up, you know, in the early spring, early summer. So that's my 2 cents. Do with it as you will, but that is what I have noticed here in southern Michigan and northern Indiana on a couple different varieties of switchgrass. So hopefully you've had some experience with switchgrass burnings, mowings, etc. If so, I'd love to hear what kind of results you've had and what you prefer to maintain your switchgrass. All right, guys, so here we are post burn, also post mowing and weed eating. Just got about 18 hours worth of rain yesterday. It was super dry before that. So it didn't burn really good. It burnt pretty good, but there was a little bit of thatch down below, and it didn't burn real hot to burn up the briars and some of the saplings like I wanted. So I went ahead and hit it with the mower, knocked everything down, used the weed eater to go around some of these Norway spruce that I've got planted back here, since I didn't let the fire get close after killing some in the past. But just kind of showing you guys what it looks like post mowing, post burning. The thatch is basically 90% removed, a little tiny bit left, except for right here. You can see the difference in between the pine trees, no burning, out here burning. So you can see the difference. Just weed eated and mowed in between the pine trees. The next step back here in this particular location is getting bigger fences around these trees. The deer are keeping them grazed as soon as they get outside of the fencing. So need to get quite a bit bigger fences for those. But a lot of guys ask, why do you have switchgrass plot in the back of, or in the middle of a hardwoods? Why don't you just cut the trees down, get regeneration, hardwood regeneration? Well, guys, that's all hardwood regeneration right through here. There's 2 acres of it between here and the food plot of nothing but hardwood regeneration. Got a few more acres off to the side, exact same thing. A lot of this woods has been logged out and had select cuts done by myself after the fact. And I want diversity. I don't want just a hardwood or just nothing but a hardwood woods. I want spruce in here. I want pine in here. I want grasses such as switchgrass. And I want the hardwood regeneration. I want to give these deer a reason to be here all year round. Not necessarily the bucks, but just the deer in general. And that's what we're working on here in southern Michigan, to give these deer what they're not getting on their neighbors, which on all these neighbors around here, there's hardwood regeneration. So doing the best we can to give them what they don't have somewhere else.